9 signs that you are a narcissistic partner. 9 signs that you are the narcissist in the relationship. Hi there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you know, my name is Dr. Nachi Sinha, and this is the last video of our narcissistic relationship series. In the previous 5 videos, I have discussed the indicators of a narcissistic relationship, how to part ways with a narcissistic partner, how it can help your friends and family members while they're in a narcissistic relationship, and again, the lethal, difficult, and detrimental effects of being in a narcissistic relationship, and how to end victim shaming in narcissistic relationships. In today's video, though, I will talk about signs that indicate that you are the person we're talking about, and you are that narcissist in a relationship that this whole series has been about. So perhaps you might want to pay some attention, but knowing you, maybe you won't. Either way, in this video, I will talk about the signs indicating that you are a narcissistic partner and that you might be causing hurt to your relationship and to your partner. So let's start. We'll go through different signs, and the first sign is you believe that you deserve all the attention. The classic sign of a narcissist is that he believes that they deserve all the attention from everyone around them. For instance, they want the family members and friends to talk about them. Everybody enjoys a bit of attention, I get that. But expecting people to just focus on you the entire time clearly shows that, you do have some significant narcissistic traits. You also expect your spouse or partner to be always available for you and listen to what you have to say. However, you do not treat them the same way. You believe that your partner's problems are nothing compared to your own, and that your problems are bigger than theirs, and thus you require more attention. The second sign that shows that you are the narcissist in your relationship is that you think you're better than your partner. The narcissist believes that they are the best and perfect in every way, and they take a lot of pride in their looks, achievements, strengths, and so on. Suppose you also think that you are better than your partner in terms of appearance, education, financial standing, and almost everything. In that case, that is a red flag. A narcissistic partner does not keep these thoughts to themselves. Instead, they make it clear to their partners that they are inferior to them. And they will use statements like, what, you're not fit to be with me, or you're not fit like me. Maybe you should try doing things like me. I'm better looking than you are, and so on and so forth. And I feel you also use these statements like the ones mentioned above to sort of belittle your partner and humiliate them and feel good about yourself, and you're a narcissist. And guess what? You're also crushing the confidence of your partner. A good and supportive partner never compares themselves to their partner. Instead, they encourage the partner to embrace the flaws and to be confident in their own skin. But no, not you. A third sign that you should check in yourself is you loathe criticism. You know how to give it, they can't take it. If your partner comments or highlights your flaws, you get furious with them. You don't react well to criticism. That's because you believe that you are perfect and there's no room for improvement. You're an adamant believer that you have no flaws. your partner is being unreasonable for pointing out your flaws. So instead of reflecting on what your partner says or complains about, you get angry at them and start pinpointing their shortcomings, and say pretty harshly, and humiliate them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, nobody's a fan of criticism, but a bit of healthy criticism is also something a healthy person welcomes. Having said that, reacting angrily to it, or being rigid and being criticized, and not, giving a second to assume that maybe there are some flaws, these are common signs of narcissism. And moving on to the fourth sign, you'll have to compare yourself to others. Now, you're a narcissist if you get immense pleasure in comparing yourself. You compare your strengths and achievements with your partner or friends only to imply that you are better than them. You also expect your partner and others around you to idolize you for everything. Moreover, you think people should lead your life and like you and do to be more successful, happy, content, etc. As a narcissist, you firmly believe that you are better and that people around you don't know as much as you do. The 5 signs that signals. The 5th sign, of course, that signals if you are a narcissistic partner is you always shift the focus of conversation on yourself. You like being talked about. And you like talking about yourself, your experiences, your passion, and everything connected to you. It makes you ecstatic, when people talk about you. You always want the conversation's focus to be on you. So you look for cues when you can interrupt and start telling your story or an incident that you experienced, cutting of people in between and not letting them finish. Oral manner isn't frowned upon, but not for you, because that's what you do. You don't feel bad for interrupting, nor do you apologize for doing so, because you're actually helping them by telling them better stories. These better stories, of course, are the ones that include you. The next point, number 6. You want your partner to listen to you all the time. A narcissist always expects their partner to listen to them and follow their instructions. They hate it when their partner doesn't do things as they ask. For example, they'll expect the partner to dress up as they want, or they would ask the partner to cut ties with certain people only because they don't like them. You are a narcissist if you also expect your partner to fulfill all your expectations and demands. Now, having certain expectations from your partner is understandable. Have a feeling and they must do everything you ask them to do is wrong. And it's abusive. The 7th sign that we'll discuss is you care too much about your public image. A narcissist loves attention. They become joyous and ecstatic when people like and respect and think highly of them. They're highly concerned about what will people say or think about me. To maintain this image, they will try to be charming to impress people at their workplace, family, and social circle. And if you have a habit of thinking too much of what people will say, and you do have narcissistic traits, and you treat your partner nicely when you're amongst people, not treat them nicely because you want to, but just to want compliments or acknowledgements of being a good partner in front of all those people and from them. So to put it simply, you put on a show, being extra caring, loving and gentle in a relationship to maintain your image. But what happens behind those 4 walls in that relationship? It's not hidden from you and neither from your partner. And next, Eighth sign of a narcissistic partner is that you want to be a winner every time. Now, being competitive, being competitive is a good thing. It helps you pour an extra effort and do your best. But becoming competitive in everything is not a healthy trait. In fact, it leads to developing negative emotions like animosity and hatred towards the competitor. And if you are the narcissist in your relationship, then you look for opportunity to compete with your partner and to prove that you're more capable of them. For example, you debate with your partner over something. In that case, you will do everything to prove that facts are wrong and their opinions invalid. And this is just a normal debate that perhaps has no bearing, but that's not enough for you because you'll be competitive in every single aspect of life. You always want to be the winner in every case, and you hate it if your partner is right about something. The last sign on our list today is number 9. You don't validate your partner's feelings. A narcissist only cares about their own feelings. It doesn't take rocket science to know that if that's the case, then how are you going to validate feelings of others when you don't even notice them? A narcissist doesn't think about what the partners feel or what problems they're suffering from, because for them, their own feelings and emotions are more important than anybody else's. If you also don't care about your partner's feelings as much as yours, you are a narcissistic partner. For example, when your partner comes to you to share their feelings, instead of comforting them, you tell them that they're not acting maturely or overthinking stuff and so on. Not being considerate of your partner's feelings is the biggest red flag of a narcissistic relationship. Now, so far in this video, we have talked about 9 common signs indicating that you are the narcissist in your relationship. And if you have any of these mentioned signs, might it makes any sense to you, which it might not, try to reflect upon your relationship. You might have to keep your ego aside for a second. Think about how tough it must be for your partner to live with you. Give it a pause. I'll repeat it. Think about how tough it must be for your partner to live with you. Have open communication with your partner. Ask them to highlight your flaws, and together you can perhaps find a solution. If you feel your relationship has become highly toxic and abusive towards your partner, don't hesitate to seek professional help before you cross a line that leads to problems that you can't solve. Talking to a psychologist or a therapist or your family doctor, psychiatrist, these are important things. This will allow you to move forward and perhaps become a better person. Now, with the end of this series, we have come to the end of the 6th series. We promise we'll present to you on the topic of being in a relationship with a narcissistic partner. Thank you for being with us in this journey. We'll see you again in another series. In the meantime, look after yourself. If you're concerned about anything, reach out and ask for help. Don't forget, help makes a difference. Take care. And thank you.